I think this might only be the first time I've been like the first person here.
Hi, Laurel.
Hi there. Yeah, and Dana's here. How was your Monday, Janie?
It's been great, Laurel. We just had
Yeah.
a Zoom talk with my husband's two sisters who live in London.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And so we get together every couple weeks with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful sunny day up here.
Mm-hmm.
And what's it like in DC?
It is chilly again suddenly. It's like chilly and misty and gray here again. We had a beautiful summer weekend, but
Yeah. Where do you live in the city?
I live right outside of DC in Arlington. Have you ever lived in this area?
Yeah, I went to high school in McLean, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I live near Ballston Metro.
Yeah.
That would be my marker. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
I
son
lived in
goes to,
Alexandria over by Mount Vernon.
yeah, that's right. Dana grew up in this area too.
Oh, wow.
Well, we lived there for, my dad was at the Pentagon for 3 years, and my Aunt Mary also lived in DC. So
Mm-hmm.
we, gosh.
When was your dad
it
in
was,
the Pentagon?
say that again?
When was your dad in the Pentagon?
I'm thinking, so it must have been like 69 to 72.
That's
because
when
I
my
was in
dad
elementary school.
My dad was
Really?
at the same time, yeah.
I loved it there. The last time I was back was for my Uncle Al's funeral at Arlington, and that was about 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just love it. I mean, I remember as a kid playing on, I mean, we lived like 2 miles down the road from Mount Vernon. So
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, I was either a colonial princess or an Indian princess running around in the woods.
One of the two.
Yeah, I loved it. I
Mm-hmm.
missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a chance to take your Arlington walk, Laurel?
Well, I'm in this crazy step contest. So I'm walking like on average probably 11 or 12 miles a day right now.
Oh my
I'm,
gosh.
like,
Wow, that's good.
Nutsy. It's
Wow.
exhausting, but I'm seemingly very competitive. So yes, I'm walking like 4 or 5 miles before my day even starts. And then I just said to my son, like, we need to get out there. I try to take like one walk during the day. So it's a little bit.
Well, send me a photo or a text if you happen to find my grandfather on one of your walks in the cemetery.
Well, I don't go down to Arlington Cemetery. There's a cemetery near my house. But I have been thinking all the bridges right now across the Potomac are closed except for the Key Bridge in Georgetown. But I was thinking, I could ride my bike downhill and then walk across the bridge and walk back through Georgetown maybe. But I bet, I'm wondering if Arlington Cemetery is open right now. I bet it's not.
Yeah, maybe not.
You're probably right. It's probably closed to the public.
Yeah, because I mean, there's generally a lot of tourists there, as you probably remember, like,
Yeah, it's usually full. It makes me think of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. And I mean, usually there's so many visitors that are there, and it must be interesting for those guys doing it by themselves.
Right.
It'd be very meditative,
Right.
I think.
Right.
Hi, Evie.
Hi, Evie.
Hi, Evie.
How you doing?
How are the chicken babies?
The chicken babies are good. The last one, number 4, has brought some kind of balance to the group. So now we have bigs and 2 littles. I mean, they're all littles, but it's a thing.
So you have the 2 Americana, the one with the fancy pants, and what's the other one?
It's a silver-laced Wyandotte.
Wow.
Ooh,
Sounds fancy.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
fancy. We were gonna get a silky.
Right, I was gonna say, I thought you got a silky.
We were gonna get a silky, but the one that became available, it was just a little too crazy looking. Like, when Mom showed a picture to Hawk, and Hawk, who's like just really nice. I mean, like, Hawk saw it and goes, ew.
Do you think they grow into themselves though? I mean, because some things look funny when they're little, but then they grow up and look majestic, maybe?
I mean, and they definitely were funny looking in general. Like in general, they're super funny looking.
Yeah.
And like that's part of the charm of it. But the particular kind of them, like the person showed us a picture of the newborn, the week old, and then what it was likely going to, the adult version. And yeah, it wasn't just that. It was like partially the look, and they weren't for sure if it was a girl or a boy.
Mm-hmm.
We already have one other that we don't know for sure.
Right, so you don't want two roosters.
We really have to do
Yeah.
that. And then also it was far away, like an hour and a half drive. So enough.
So if you end up with a rooster, what do you do with it?
We would try to adopt it out.
I'm from the Midwest. That's not what we would do with it. You would adopt it out. That's so sweet.
Chicken
That's
soup.
a nice way of saying a ride in the country.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I have something to share with you guys. Today, at my office, we had some psychosocial session that was a little bit actually too emotional and heavy for a Monday afternoon with your colleagues. But, we're all a part of this, like, how's everybody doing? And so we have all these psychosocial programs that we run with children, like kids who've been like fleeing war and are in refugee camps and stuff. And they use some of those techniques, like healing art techniques, with us today. And one of the things we were supposed to reflect on what we feel like we're doing well in our lives and draw a picture of it. So I wanted to share my little picture with you because it's of me and Kate.
Oh.
And our loving kindness.
I love that.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
So I've been
Is that
sitting
from
here
your
looking at
dancing
it all
trip in
day.
New Mexico?
What's that?
Is that from your dancing trip in New Mexico?
That was actually from the beach when we went out to the Fisher Poets.
Oh yeah.
When I was in Portland, Astor.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Astor?
Astoria.
Astoria. Gosh. Okay. Anyway.
That's okay. It was named for the guy Astor, so you're right on target.
Yeah, and I'm reading the book. I started
Are
reading
you
the
reading
book. The one of
You're reading the one by Peter Stark?
Yes, exactly. And I should have
That is
finished it by
such a
now,
good
but
book.
I got like 3/4 of the way through, and once the terrible ship captain got killed by the Native Americans, I was like, well, that's the main thing I was concerned about, that guy met his just reward. And
I remember yelling at the book when the Overland Party was heading down into the Canyon of Hell, and I was like, no, don't go that way. That's the wrong way.
It is such a good book.
Yeah, I really liked it too. I think it should be, I'd like to see that one of those must reads in junior high school or high school, because it's so important to Oregon.
Yeah, who knows that part of history? Like I'm from the Midwest, so I don't know. We learn about like, Lewis and Clark. we don't learn about the rest of that westward expansion. So
yeah, that's good stuff. I like it. History nerd.
I love your art project that you did.
Thank you. It was fun.
That's beautiful.
It was fun. And I got to tell my colleagues about loving kindness, and then I sent them a loving kindness meditation, which I'm sure half of them were like, thanks. but we're spreading the practice, all from starting with Kate.
Yeah.
Of doing loving kindness. So
great.
I have to say I love doing this. It's very helpful during the day, just to know that I have this connection with you guys and, with Kate, and it's good in this time. It's a crazy time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was actually thinking in any other time it may not have been possible, right? Were we all in kind of our crazy lives and running around and running errands and stuff, it would have been much more difficult. But
it would,
That's true.
I just got lost at a little plant place, and I was like, let's see, does Kate need another pepper? And then I got home and looked at my phone, and it said that Chris and Dawn are not going to make it today. And I went, oh shit, it's 2:03. Oh my God. So some of us are still getting lost in errands, but
yes. And
no.
Carolyn wrote me today too that she's off to the mountains and
Oh, good.
yeah, somehow got out of town into the mountains, took the day off work, and will maybe not be back tomorrow either. But
Oh, good
Well,
for
good
her.
for her.
yeah.
Yeah. Mary, I saw your handiwork. Peter and Kevin and I stopped by to visit Kate and Craig, social distancing on the sidewalk, and chatted for a while. And your garden area out front looks great. You've done a terrific job. It's all roped off. It looks very official.
Good. Well,
Looks very official.
well, the tying up of the raspberries sort of makes them feel like something has been done, but we'll see.
It looks
See how they
nice.
produce.
The whole thing,
that's
the whole
great.
thing looks nice.
Oh, good. Good. Thanks.
That's fantastic. Okay. Oh, I forgot I was recording this, so I'll stop.